You might be saying something to your cat that they absolutely hate without even realizing it. Cats are sensitive creatures, and certain words can trigger fear, anxiety, or even make them ignore you completely. Today, we're uncovering 3 words you should never say to your cat. And trust me, the last one will shock you. Stay with me until the end so you don't make these common mistakes. If you've ever felt like your cat doesn't listen to you, it might not be their fault. It could be the way you're speaking to them. Unlike dogs, cats don't respond to commands the same way, and some words can make them feel stressed or even cause them to avoid you. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which words to avoid and what to say instead to build a better bond with your feline friend. So let's dive into the first word you should stop using right now. Word 1 is no. You might think saying no in a firm voice is the best way to stop your cat from doing something wrong. But here's the truth. Cats don't understand no the way dogs do. Why is no a bad word for cats? Cats don't respond well to negative reinforcement. When you shout no at them, they don't connect it to the behavior you're trying to stop. Instead, they associate your tone and volume with something scary or stressful. This can cause them to become anxious, hide from you, or even ignore you completely. So, what should you do instead? Instead of saying no, try redirecting their behavior. If your cat is scratching the couch, don't yell. Gently move them to a scratching post and reward them when they use it. Cats learn through positive reinforcement, so giving them an alternative and rewarding good behavior is far more effective than scolding them. And that brings us to the second word you should never say to your cat, and this one might surprise you. The second word you should never say to your cat is, "Come here." I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just a normal command? Well, for cats, it doesn't work the way you expect. Why doesn't "come here" work? Unlike dogs, cats aren't naturally wired to obey commands. When you say, "come here," in a demanding tone, your cat might ignore you on purpose or even walk away. This is because cats prefer to be in control of their own movements. If they feel forced, they'll resist even more. What should you do instead? Instead of calling your cat like a dog, try using positive reinforcement. Call their name gently and use a treat, a favorite toy, or a soft voice to encourage them to come to you. Over time, they'll associate coming to you with good things, not commands. And now, for the final word you should never say to your cat. This one can actually cause fear and stress in ways most people don't realize. The third word you should never say to your cat is vet. Yes, just saying vet out loud can make your cat anxious, especially if they've had a stressful experience at the veterinary clinic before. Why does vet stress cats out? Cats are extremely sensitive to routines and associations. If every time they hear the word vet, it's followed by being put in a carrier, a bumpy car ride, and a scary examination, they'll quickly learn to dread that word. Even before you grab the carrier, they might already be hiding under the bed. What should you do instead? Instead of saying vet out loud, try using a more neutral phrase like time for a checkup, or even avoiding any verbal cues altogether. Also, make vet visits less stressful by leaving the carrier out regularly so your cat gets used to it, rewarding them with treats and keeping your tone calm and positive. Now that you know what not to say to your cat, try changing the way you communicate and see the difference. But this is just the beginning. Do you know the hidden signs that your cat truly loves you? Some of them are so subtle, most cat owners miss them. Click on the next video to discover if your cat is secretly telling you, "I love you." See you there!